So today's trade of the day, it's the 2nd of April 2025, and we're going to take a dive into Australian dollar against New Zealand dollar daily chart. This is the D1 Accelerator Strategy. So the idea of this is swing trading. You put a trade on the evening, you run, run a scan, follow a few rules, and you identify trades that are just like this. And what we've got here is a short trade, okay, and it's setting up right now for placing this evening. What are we looking at here? Again, it's a currency pair, so we're looking at this market rotating lower. The vector average has turned from green to red, telling us that the short-term direction of price is falling. That's good for a short trade. We want to be shorting falling markets, and we'll be looking for prices to continue to fall from there, right? So, but the question is, how do we then go about it, and why is here a good-looking trade? Well, the statistician amongst me will tell me simply because data tells me that it is. You analyze tens of thousands of trades, and you get a really good handle on what actually works and what really doesn't. But from a sort of an understanding standpoint, if I look at the color of this line here, it's orange at this point. This tells me that the daily chart is falling. The MT tells me that the monthly chart is falling. The WT tells me that the weekly chart is falling. So what we're looking at is a movement down in line with the daily trend, monthly trend, weekly trend. There are a number of planets that are effectively aligning at this point for a continuance of lower prices. Talking, a week or two ahead, we'd be expecting this market to perhaps move to new lows from there. Now, we're not greedy. We're only actually looking for momentum over the next sort of 24 to 48 hours. So I'm not really looking for this to move to new lows. But what I am looking for is for that little bit of burst of speed that we're seeing today to really continue. The other thing that we're seeing as well, the fact that this is a gray sniper here tells us that also we're seeing a descending chart pattern as well. So the market's effectively doing this, lower highs, lower lows, that sort of thing. So building the context of this opportunity tells us on balance, you look at this as an opportunity that's more likely to fall, and data would back that up as well. It is a pattern that has historically produced winning trades. What are we going to do about that? Well, we'll be looking to place it at market tonight, assuming the criteria is still in play, of course. The stop loss, default stop loss, looking at that aggressive stop, in this case about 28 pips, which is okay. The extended target, looking at this one at about 50 pips. So how am I going to manage that trade? Well, I place it tonight. I'll go to bed. I'll be looking for that momentum to continue. If it does and it moves on through and hits target, great. If I wake up tomorrow morning, 7, 8 o'clock over my cornflakes, I'll be like, okay, if it's not doing anything, maybe I'm down 0.1, 0.2%. Really, the momentum has dried up and I'll be looking to exit that trade. So if it's going the right way, I'll give it a chance to keep going. If it's going the wrong way, I'm going to look to cut it off at its knees. Why am I going to do that? Because really, for a more consistent account, a smoother equity curve, what we should be looking at doing is I'm much better off taking a 0.2% loss, 0.3% loss, rather than sitting there idly watching it come all the way to a 2% loss. It leads to smaller drawdowns, leads to a smoother account, and actually leads to greater confidence increasing your trade size. So that's what we're going to be looking at, and that's what I'm looking at tonight and tomorrow morning, with a view to managing that position. And probability would suggest that it's pretty likely to be a winning trade, and we'll find out, won't we? So guys, look, if you want to learn a little bit more about us, what we do, and how we can teach you to trade also, then somewhere on this page should be the ability to sign up for one of our free live trading webinars. We'll go through more about this strategy in a bit of detail with you, some of the things that you need to be thinking about if you're going to be trading these markets efficiently, and we'll do a deeper dive there in a live environment. So get yourself booked in. Otherwise, from Cranfield Technology Centre, thanks very much for being with us today, and we'll catch you soon enough. Bye-bye.
Want to learn how to find profitable trades like this? Register for our free trading webinar and discover the strategies that turn you into a confident trader. Prefer a more hands-on approach? Schedule a one-to-one walkthrough with a senior trader. See our software in action and get those questions answered, and take control of your trading journey.